I am here. You got the deck, got the fire pit, pulled right up there. That step wasn't supposed to come out, but it did. And yeah, so we got the bike back here. And I was supposed to stay at the Crystal Rock Campground. I paid in advance for it. And I showed up, and I get there, and there's no site at all available. Like the one they gave me, there was a big tree in the way, and I couldn't get back there. And so I drove back, and then on the way back to getting a different site, some old fart yelled at me. It's like, hey, slow it down. And I swear, I was going 10 miles. I was going 5 miles an hour. I was barely moving. And apparently he thought I was going too fast. So he's like, what the fuck, man, blah, blah. So I was like, yeah, okay, buddy. So I walked in, and then he ended up running after me, running into the office, where I ended up going into the office, and he's like, this guy isn't staying here. And I said, fine, asshole, give me my money, I'll go somewhere else. And I'm gonna write bad reviews about him, because you don't yell at customers like that. Can you please slow down, sir? Goes over a hell of a lot better than, hey, motherfucker. Like, the guy was a real piece of work. So I said, fuck you. And I just took off. And as it turns out, this works out better anyway, because I got, look how long of a spot. It cost me an extra $100, but I did get my money back from the site. I wouldn't leave till he gave me my money back. And and it's a really special kind of person for him to be. It reminds me of the woman, the guy that my kid married, real fucking piece of work. Doesn't care about making a scene in front of children. He was the same kind of way, cussing me and everything in front of his granddaughter, like, you know, real class act. But anyway, I digress. This is a nice little spot. This will work. Cost me an extra $100, so be it. I'm glad they had a spot. I was worried that I was gonna be SOL. And I don't know, parking in a Walmart or something. Yeah, I mean, it's not really that nice for, I mean, it's okay. It's nice with a little deck. Doesn't make it worth $130 a night. But whatever, I'm here now. So, that's it. Get that little, hopefully Tony is gonna stop by. Guy I know. And him and his kids, we can sit around the campfire, have some marshmallows or something. Should be cool. So yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you guys. To make sure you get, number one, is I got a hitch that drops another 2 inches, which obviously I need, because look at the trailer. It's tilted down, which, you know, ain't a big deal, but I definitely got a different hitch. And then if you're towing bikes, these are called canyon dancers. You definitely want these. These are worth the money, because otherwise you'll be tearing up your, if you try hooking up with the forks and stuff here, you'll be messing up your plastics. So that's the way to go. And they held up good for the trip. Lita Ford? I can't see nothing.
Hey, Mr. Martin Anderson, that is a real.
Okay, so this is Mad River, Harley Davidson. I guess that's mostly a Harley Davidson kind of event, but sometimes you see other bikes. There's a dealership there. So the guys over there, they had a little phone charger mount, which I thought was kind of nice for the bike. And so he's like, oh, he showed me how it worked and everything. I'm like, okay. And then you know, these Harley guys are like, oh, a sport bike. I'm like, oh, fucking Harley. But he looks at it and he's like, yeah, it's like free install to hook it up with the charger and the mount and stuff. And then he saw my bike, he's like, no, I can't do that. That's too much work. And I'm like, dude, it's 2 pieces of plastic. He's like, yeah, that's too much work. I mean, I don't know if he realizes that feeding a wire through a handlebar is a hell of a lot more work than taking off 2 pieces of plastic. But just was kind of a turnoff. I was probably going to get it, but I was like, you know, and it was $100, which ain't cheap. Of course, it's because it's at a Harley dealer, not going to be cheap. But I mean, I'm not going to do it for you because of the type of bike you have. I mean, that's like not a good way to get business. I mean, if he said, "Oh yeah, I'll do it, no problem," I would have said, "Okay, cool." He's like, "Oh, I ain't doing that." And then it's like, "Well, okay," and then I'm not giving you business because it's just kind of a turnoff. Like, you know, you make it work for the customer, especially if you're overcharging that much. So this is the staging for the bike parade. They're still coming in. It's nothing like it used to be in the past, but pretty good turnout.
I was getting sprayed by water.
It's an awesome ride down here. It's really nice. See down here, all the bikes still coming in. This is the end of the parade here. This is Margaritaville. Kind of a normal stop. We got a little lake or a little river over there. You can see the fish and stuff. And you see all the bikes. And a couple small vendors. Mainly it's a place to drink. Like most of the places around Bike Week. Here's the river. You see here, we have live music, Macarona. They got falls over there. The Margaritaville. This guy converted it was an old freight truck, and you can see it's got a lift on the back at the door. Then he turned it into a motorhome. And then you can use the lift, put the bikes up in there. And he says he's got like bathroom and shower and
Stove,
all that stuff. That's something.
and this awning's for bikes because it's lower.
Oh yeah.
Now put the bikes underneath of it.
Yeah, you can see the front is a big old diesel truck. That's it, folks. We're heading out of town. We're gonna get one of these. Stay alive. Look up for motorcycles. I'm gonna get a big old sign. Watch out for bikes. They're a bunch of idiots. And that's me. We're getting ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit of Ohio Bike Week. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but it's not as big as it used to be. I had a buddy of mine, Tony. I talked with online and stuff. He stopped by with his little girl last night, and then all of a sudden we had like 15 little girls over, which was kind of cool, and they had s'mores and all that good stuff. So had the bonfire, so that was nice. That was cool. Yeah, so now I'm all packed up, and I got a lower hitch for the drop 5 1/4 inches, which seems to be perfect. So the trailer's nice and flat now, and he wanted me to stop by and go play some cards with him, so I'm going to swing by Toledo, play some cards. Hopefully there's no issues with parking the motorhome at the casino there with the trailer, and yeah, eventually get back home to Indianapolis. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's pretty cool. That Sandusky KOA, I highly recommend going to that. Don't go to any of the other ones. I know Sandusky's too expensive now, but all the other campgrounds in Sandusky area that I've seen are holes, and it's worth the extra money. Stay at the KOA. It's nice. The people are nice there. They got stuff for kids if you like kids. They got swimming pool and playground, etc. So yeah, they had a little live band going on last night. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you enjoyed it.